Hello, EAW. This is Joel from JND SEO. We talked on the phone earlier today, and I told you I'd send you this video over. I'm just going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I don't want to waste mine, so I will get through this as fast as possible. And at the end of the video, if you guys want to hear some more information, we can set up a phone call to talk a little bit more about what you want to do and see if it's a good fit. If not, then take these tips that I'm going to give you today for free, and you guys can apply them yourself. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about today is content. So you can see I'm on your homepage for your website. You guys have a nice slideshow here of some of the nice work that you guys have done. You have the get an online quote there, which is very good. You want to try to catch those leads. And you guys have a good chunk of content there. That's excellent. You have some of the services you offer, which is good, and some more content. I would say overall, oh, good. And you have more decks, gutters, and more. You guys do touch on a lot of things. For your content, I would still want more than what you guys currently have. I would recommend having around, I would say over 1,000 anyway on your homepage. And the reason you want so much content and so many words is that the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into that. And when you do that, then you can get found more in a Google search. So I have a little search term right here, a keyword, roofing Lancaster MA. And by putting that in, that's where you guys are from, so it's definitely an area you service. The first thing that you're going to see on that is you're going to see the ad section pop up. And these right here, these are the new ones. These are the Google guaranteed ads. They do cost a little more, but they are verified leads. They're a little stronger than the other ads that they offer. So you'll get less of those tire kickers. So they are worth it, and I would recommend it. They do bring a lot of traffic to your site and some potential clients. After that, you do have the map section. And what you're going to have is the top 3 companies based on citations pop up in the kind of preview screen. You can view all and see the others, but most people will probably just pick from there as long as the reviews are good and everything there. And congratulations, guys, because you are #1 on citations. Great job. That's awesome. That means you guys probably have some pretty strong ones and probably a good amount. So citations are just when you're listed in a directory site online, and that's your business name, business address, and business phone number all together. And you can submit that to Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor and sites like that. And they'll put it in there for you, and that will help you in this category here under the map. All right, and after that, we get to the organic section. And this is where you find the actual companies offering roofing services popping up and their website. You do have a couple directories like Home Advisor and the Better Business Bureau in there. But guys, you guys are doing well because you are #1 and you're #2, and your Facebook page is #5. So that is awesome. You guys are doing a good job there. So let's take your website, and I'm going to drop it into a program I use called Ahrefs. And this allows me to kind of take a look and see what's going on with your website, So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that this is kind of your local trust in the area, and that it's looking pretty good. You're at a 20, which is pretty good. And then your DR, that's going to tell me a little bit more about the power behind your site. Now, that could definitely be stronger, and that probably has to do with your keywords as well, and probably some of your referring domains. So that could be a little stronger. That would drive your site to even, be better than it currently is. So you guys right now have, if you think about the internet as kind of a popularity contest, the more votes you have, the more attention you're going to get, the more visitors. You guys have 32 different websites that are basically sending you back 154 links back to your page. You did lose one, it looks like, in the last month, so you probably did have 155. You currently are being found for 198, so just under. You're almost at 200 for your keywords. Looks like you've gained 2 in the last month, so good job there. Now, this is your actual traffic. This is what this kind of the keyword searches and all of this brings you to. This is kind of the results here. So you guys are averaging about 14 visitors to your site per month. It looks like you did have 15, but you lost 1 in the last month or so. Now, looking at your rank on Ahrefs, it does look like you guys have decreased a bit, and that might be partially because of one of your backlinks that you've lost and some of the traffic. Let's scroll down a little bit and just see what it's showing for the referring domains. So you guys, looks like you had more referring domains. You spiked in, looks like April 2019, so it's actually a while ago. And you have been climbing. It has come down a little bit, but you guys are still pretty high in the grand scheme of things here from when you started. So you're definitely, doing better than you were when you started out. And let's look at a little bit some of your keywords here, and this will tell us kind of where your traffic is coming from. So it looks like we're seeing, a good amount of keywords for you guys, but it's not translating to traffic. So let's kind of see what's going on. So this is awesome. You guys right here have EAW Worcester. So you got your business name, and that's really important because you want to lock down that, because if somebody's putting in your business name into Google, it probably means they don't have your contact information. So maybe a neighbor told them, oh yeah, use EAW, or maybe it was someone that used you 20, 30 years ago when you did their roof then, and they need it done again, and they lost your card or your information, so they put it and they remembered your name. So you want to maintain the business that should be yours. And so there's 90 people that do search that, and specifically having Worcester is even better because it's an area you service. And you guys are ranked number 10 for that. So ideally for this, you would be, in the top 3. Ideally number 1 if it's your own, business name. Being that it's Worcester, potentially there could be some, competition. And sometimes the directories get in the way. It looks like you did drop 2 spots in the last, month. So that might be part of it. You would have been number 8. But you are still on the first page, which is good. But yeah, you're definitely going to want to strengthen that a bit. Now, the next one that comes up is beautiful roof. So the only problem with a word like this, it does bring up 40 people per month. But the problem with this is that it's a national term. It doesn't have your location. So it's not specific to, Lancaster or Worcester or anything near you, or even Sterling, right? So even though, there is 40 people that search this, you guys are number 1. The problem is some of those people, you're probably going to find that you can't even help because they may not be in Massachusetts at all. They may not be an area you service at all. Where if it had, somewhere in Massachusetts, Worcester, Sterling, Lancaster, it would be much more valuable to you. Next, you have Sterling Roofing. This is a great ad. It's got the location and roofing your service. 80 people search this every month, and you guys are number 12. So you're just outside the first page. You're on the top of the second. The problem with this is obviously they're not searching by your name, so people don't know your name. So this is going to be for new customers, but you obviously want to be on the first page. They're probably not going to look past the first page. And ideally, to capture more of that volume and get the visitors, you want to be in the top 3, really. But these are all great searches here. Lancaster Roofers, Lancaster Roofing, Roofing Contractors, Worcester MA. These are all really good, and you can see the volume in them. The problem is because you guys are on the second page on all of these, 18, 12, 16, 17, 16, you guys aren't capturing that volume. So if we could get you on the front page, and we could get you in the top 3, that's what I'd want to do. You would get a lot more volume. It would probably double or triple what you guys are doing online right now. Because right now you're getting actually way more than that. You're getting 14. Talking about adding probably 300 to 400 visitors to that. Just think of what that could do to your business. And just as a comparison, MTS Siding and Roofing, they are behind you, but they're actually ranked fairly closely. They're a 17 on the kind of the local here, and they're on the local trust, and their power is 0.9. So I believe yours was, I think it was 0.3. So it's pretty similar. They have 12 referring domains, 98 backlinks, 139 keywords. They're only getting 3 visitors to their site every month. So I think it's kind of actually a little similar to yours, where they have a good amount of keywords. It's just they're probably not ranked as high for them as they would need to be to capture all that. So Cherry Valley Roofing, Roof Repair Worcester, 2020. They're 8 for that one, 10 for that one. So they're on the first page, but they're kind of just hanging on there at the end of the first. Roof Repair Framingham MA, 20 people search that. They're number 10. Sutton Siding, 20. Again, so Roofing Sudbury, 15, 20 more. So again, they're really on the very, very bottom of the first page, or they're on the second. They're a little bit in danger of slipping into the third. But you guys are rated fairly close, but you guys are ahead of them. All right, guys, so I've showed you a little bit about content, citations, and backlinks. I definitely think I could help you guys. This is my phone number if you guys want to talk more about what we could kind of do and what your goals are. And, if you guys are not interested then that's okay. Just take the tips that I gave you for free today. Definitely apply them. You'll see the difference. All right, guys, I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.